Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest their dream life so effortlessly, while others, no matter how hard they try with affirmations, vision boards, wishing, praying, they're still stuck? If that's you, I want you to know that you're not alone. Most of us have been sold this watered down version of manifestation that says, just think positive thoughts and everything you want will fall into your lap. And when it doesn't happen, you start to doubt yourself, or worse, you start to believe manifestation just doesn't work. But here's the truth. Manifestation is not magic. It's not luck. It's not reserved for the chosen few. Manifestation is alignment. It's the harmony between your mindset and your actions. And when those two connect, your goals stop being a dream and they start becoming your reality. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to manifest your goals into reality, not by wishing and waiting, but with the mindset and actions that really actually work. Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Cherie Shandell. If you're here with me today, you're in a space dedicated to self-improvement, profound mindset shifts, and truly elevating your entire life from inside out. This is where we learn to grow, heal, and to align with the highest, most radiant version of yourself. And I'm so genuinely grateful you've chosen to spend this sacred time with me. So what is manifestation really? At its core, manifestation is simply the process of taking what you believe inside your thoughts, your self-image, and faith, and translating into your lived experiences outside. But here's where so many people get it wrong. They focus only on the mental side, the affirmations, the visualization, the scripting, but they never move their feet. Or on the other hand, they hustle endlessly, taking action after action, but deep down they don't believe they deserve what they're chasing. And when your mind and your actions are out of sync, your results stay stuck. That's why I always say manifestation is two-sided. You need the belief, the mindset, and the inner alignment. But then you also need the action, the movement, and the physical expression of that belief. It's like electricity. One wire doesn't like the bulb. You need both sides connected. That's what I want to help you with. I want to help you connect today. So step one is clarity. If you don't know what you want, how can you expect it to show up? Most people are walking around with vague intentions. They say, I just want more money. I just want to be happier. I just want to love. But here's the problem, y'all. Vagueness creates vagueness. Imagine walking into a restaurant and telling the waiter, just bring me some food. You might get something you don't even like. But if you say, I want a grilled chicken sandwich with some vegetables, you'll get exactly what you asked for. Life works the same way. The clearer you are, the better your chances of receiving exactly what you desire. So ask yourself, what do I really want? What would it look like in detail if it actually comes true? That clarity is the seed of manifestation. Once you're clear, the next step is mindset alignment. You cannot manifest what you secretly don't believe you deserve. Think about it. If deep down you're telling yourself, I'm not ready, I'm not smart enough, I'm not worthy, no matter how many vision boards you make, that inner contradiction will sabotage your outer reality. But here's the good news. You can reframe those beliefs. Instead of, I'm not ready, you can say, I'm growing into it every single day. Instead of, I don't deserve this, you can confirm, I am worthy of good things simply because I exist. Picture a woman applying for her dream job, but deep down telling herself she's underqualified. She might unconsciously play small in an interview, downplay her strengths, and sabotage her chances. But when she shifts her mindset, reminded herself, I am prepared, I have value, and I belong in this room, her energy changes, and the opportunity responds differently. Mindset isn't pretending, it's aligning your inner story with your outer desires. Now here's where manifestation becomes real. Step 3 is taking inspired action. Manifestation without movement is just a wish list. But notice I said inspired action, not frantic, busy action. There's a difference. Inspired action is aligned. It feels connected to your goal. It stretches you, yes, but it doesn't feel like self-betrayal. It feels like a step toward your future you've already claimed. Let's say your goal is to write a book. Inspired action might be committing to writing just 1 page a day. It may not feel like much, but 1 page a day becomes a book in less than a year. That's alignment. Your action matches your intention. And here's a magic. Once you move, the universe moves with you. Opportunities, people, resources, clarity, they meet you at your level of your action. So if you know your next inspired step right now, leave it in a comment below and share it. Declaring it is the first way to bring it to life. Step 4 is consistency with patience. This is where most people fall off. They do mindset work, they take a few actions and results don't come instantly, they quit. But manifestation is like planting a seed. When you put it in the soil, you don't dig it up every day to check to see if it's growing. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you trust the process. Think about going to the gym. You don't expect the abs after 2 workouts, but if you stay consistent, even when you don't see instant results, your body begins to change. The same principle applies to every goal. Consistency compounds. Trust me, your consistency is proof to yourself that you believe, and that belief is magnetic. Now, this step may sound strange, but it's powerful. Detachment from the outcome. Detachment doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of the desperation. Because here's the truth. When you chase a goal with energy of lack, I need this to be, or I'll never be happy, you push it away. You're operating from fear. But when you hold on to your goal with confidence, take an aligned action, and then trust the timing, you create space for it to arrive. Think about relationships. Maybe you've seen someone desperate to find love and the energy they give off actually pushes people away. But the moment they relax, focus on themselves, and trust the right person, they will come and suddenly love appears. So I want you to leave a comment and tell me what's one area of your life where you need to practice detachment. Just naming it can begin to release it. One of the most overlooked parts of manifestation is embodiment. Ask yourself, if the version of me who already has this goal walked into the room today, how would she move? How would he speak? How would they make that decision? Because here's the truth. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. Imagine someone who wants financial freedom but constantly says, I'm broke, I can't afford anything. Their language and energy contradict their desire, but if you shift into their future self, carrying themselves into someone who's resourceful, who's seeing possibilities instead of limitations, their designs change. They invest wisely, they look for opportunities, they negotiate with confidence, they begin embodying the version of themselves who already has financial freedom, and life starts catching up. When you begin to act like your future self in the present, you collapse the gap between where you are and where you are going. You become magnetic to the very reality you're calling in. The final piece I want to share is gratitude. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you. It's an energy shift. It moves you from lack into abundance instantly. When you're grateful for what you already have, you tell your mind, I am already blessed, I'm already supported, and when you feel that way, the more flows to you. Think about a friend who truly appreciates the little things you do for them. It makes you want to do more, right? Gratitude works the same way with the universe. When you celebrate the blessings you already have, your health, your progress, your lessons, life wants to give you more. Gratitude is a multiplier. The more you recognize, the more you receive. So let's put this all together. Manifestation works when you get clear on what you want. You align your mindset with that vision. You take inspired action towards it. You stay consistent and patient. You trust and detach from desperation. You embody your future self today, and you live with gratitude and multiply your blessings. That's the formula. That's how to stop wishing and start creating. Remember, manifestation isn't about magic, it's about alignment. So when your thoughts and your actions agree, your goals become inevitable. So here's my message for you today. You don't have to wait for someone to save you. You don't have to wait for a lucky break. You are the miracle. Every time you choose clarity, every time you choose belief, every time you take that small step forward, you are manifesting. Your dream is possible, your goals are valid, and you are worthy of living in alignment. So start today. Align your mindset, move your feet, trust the process, and watch your goals turn into reality. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are building a space where you are reminded every single week of your power to create the life you deserve.